Okay, let's look at these physics problems and see if we can kind of work them out to make sure you understand what's going on. So we have King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk up here to help you. However, we're going to start solving these using the physics way. So this is just a base understanding, but you need to know how to work these so that when you have long, complicated problems in physics, you will be able to solve them. I guess go with the black color here. Okay, so our first one, number one, convert 0.0035 milligrams to grams. So we know we're going to go from milligrams to the base unit of grams. We're going to move the decimal this way to the left 3 times. So the old way, you just go 1, 2, 3 and put a 0 there, so it'd be 0.000 for the 3 times, plus all the other zeros that were already there. But the physics way, we're going to take 0.0035 milligrams. And this might look like chemistry a little bit to you. And we know that there are 1,000 milligrams in every gram because of these 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, that'd be 0, 0, 0. That'd be 1,000, 10, 100, or sorry, 1, 10, 100, and 1,000. So it's 1,000 milligrams. These units cancel each other. We put that in our calculator. We type in 0.0035, press the divided by button, 1,000 equals, and we're going to get that same number, 0.000035 grams. And then we will want that in scientific notation. So 3.5 times 10 to the negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grams. So that's our answer for number 1. Okay, so let me erase that. Pause it if you need to. Let's get rid of this. And oops, I don't want the laser pointer, that's crazy. So let's remember that this was 3.5 times 10 to the negative 6 grams. Okay, let's look at the second one. So now we have 150.33 liters, and we need to go to milliliters. So this time we are going to start with liters, and we're going to move over to milliliters. Let's get rid of this so we can have a clean slate. And let's look at where we start. So we're going to start at liters, which is a base unit, and we're going to go to milliliters. It's the opposite of number 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 over to milliliters. So this decimal will go 1, 2, 3, but we're doing it the physics way. And that looks like a 1, so sometimes I put a cursive L so I know that's a unit and not a number. So I know there are 1,000 milliliters per liter. So I'm going to cross out my liters. I'll have milliliters left. And I type in my calculator 150.33 times, because it's all on the top, 1,000. And I'll get 150,330 milliliters. And then I need to put that in a scientific notation. So that's equal to 1.50330 times 10 to the however many decimal places I had to move. So here's the 0 decimal point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because scientific notation always has one number to the left of the decimal. So I had to move it 5 times. So my final answer is that. So up here I'm going to put 1.5, and I'm going to round it off. let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant numbers here, so I only have to write 5 of these numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can leave off that last 0. Times 10 to the 5th milliliters. Okay, so then number 3 is asking us to convert 10.9 meters to kilometers or kilometers. You can say it either way. So we're going to look at our units, get rid of that, and we're going to want to go 10.9 meters is how many kilometers? Well, here's meters, the base unit, and now we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left to kilometers. So that means there are 10, 100, 1,000 meters per kilometer. So now I'm going to do 10.9 in my calculator, press the divided by button, 1,000 equals, and it's going to be 0.0109 kilometers. And now I need to put that into scientific notation. So I'm going to move the decimal over twice. And it's going to be 1.09 times 10 to the negative 2, because I moved it 2 times to the right, kilometers. So this is going to be 1.09 times 10 to the negative 2 kilometers. Okay, number 3. That's number 3. That was number 3. Duh. Okay, number 4. Bleh. Okay, so number 4, convert 1,000 decigrams to grams. Oh, I picked highlighter. We don't want that. Okay, so I have 1,000 decigrams, just moving it once over to the base unit of grams. So I know there's only 10 decigrams per gram because it's only one place over. So I can cancel my decigrams, and I do 1,000 divided by 10, and that gives me, I can do it in my head, 100 grams. So I can write 100 grams, or I could do 1 times 10 to the 2 for 100 grams. Okay, so now number 5. Number 5 is telling us how many millimeters in a, oh, I skipped. Number 5, convert 50.33 centimeters to meters. So I'm going from centimeters to meters. That's only 2 spots over, so it's going to be 10, 100. So if there's 50.33 centimeters, and I know there's 100 centimeters per meter, and I put that in my calculator, 50.33 divided by 100, then it's going to be moved over 2 decimal points to the left, because that's the way we went. So it's going to be 0.5033 meters. Scientific notation is going to be 5.033 times 10 to the, we only went 1, and it's a decimal, so it's negative, to the negative 1 meters. Now this one we should know. By now we've had a lot of work. So if I'm going from millimeters to kilometers way over there, how many are there? Well, there's all these jumps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. So there is a million millimeters in a kilometer. Or if you want to be fancy, 1 times 10 to the 6th. Okay, same kind of next question. How many grams in a kilogram? So where's grams? Let's kind of erase some of this mess I made up here. So find grams and find kilograms. So here's grams, the base unit, and here's kilograms. So it's 10, 100, 1,000. So it's 1,000. Or 1 times 10 to the third. Okay, how many meters are in 68,000? That's a... Maselli, what'd you do? I put the comma in the wrong place. You see that? The comma should be there. All right, so it's 682,000.34 kilometers, and I don't know how many meters it is. Running out of space here. So I would write 682,000.34 kilometers. And I know there's 1,000, same just like here, grams and kilograms say prefixes, so there's 1,000 meters per kilometer. This is going to be a really big number. It's going to be this number with 3 more digits. So if I put that in my calculator to put this number, 682,000.34 times 1,000, it's going to be 682,000.340. What? That's a huge number. Meters. We better put that in scientific notation. And we're going to round it off. 6.8. Oops, that's not an 8. 6.8 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 to the 8 meters. I'm going to have to erase this so I can put it. I have to remember it. 6.8 times 10 to the 8 meters. I'm going to leave that there just in case I forget because I'm old. Hold on a second. 6.8 times 10 to the 8 meters. All right. So those are the math parts worked out for you in case you got stuck or frustrated. These last 2 questions, I want you to think about it and you need to explain it in your own words how to do this process. When you have to teach it or explain it, it helps you learn it a little better and make more sense of it. So number 9 and 10, you write what you think the right answer is, and we'll see how we do. All right, any questions, use Remind or come to office hours. All right.